Hey,
Yeah,
ain't nothing wrong with
very
that.
proud.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. You got a clothing line. You got 8 kids. You made it from the street to.
Hey, yeah, I'm an engineer. I'm an engineer. Um, I work at a company. They process boxes, the materials for boxes. And now what I do is, out of high school, I had a scholarship to the Tuskegee Academy for textile engineering. I wanted to, go into my clothing shit early. So it's always been a passion, but I got fucked up in the game. I got shot a couple of times, caught some cases, went to jail, and it just, kind of, that'll push you, like, especially us, man. It'll push us to where we feel like we don't have these same privileges and choices as these other complexions, or these other races. But
Right.
we do. Schools aren't segregated anymore. You know what I'm saying? So, I just wanted more. So when I really, like, life starts for a man in his 30s. So once I got like 33, 34, I went to a tech school in Philly and I learned how to fix machines.
Oh.
So now that's what I do. I fix machines that process materials,
Uh huh.
cardboard, fabric, you know. So I fixed them. And for real, I'm gonna keep it G because none of y'all on here probably work for, or do what I do. The machines never break.
Cause you
For
do
real, the
what you
machines.
do. That's why they don't ever break.
No, no, I'm for real because the machines are engineered to only be reset. Like they won't break, they won't fall. They're engineered to cut off before they damage themselves. So anything that happens to the machine, all it's got to do is be reset. But I won't tell them that. It's got to have a hard reset like a phone. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
And basically, all phone is all sequence. It's all numbers. All you do is punch in like 4, 5, maybe 10 numbers at the most, and that's it. So I'm
Say.
blessed.
So
You
you
know,
super blessed.
super blessed, man. I ain't struggling. I don't want nothing. I'm blessed. You know.
That is a blessing. So you should definitely want to help the community and pull somebody else out, pull the youngins aside, let them
No
know it's a
doubt. All the
better
time.
way. Since you're from the street, you used to do street shit. It's time for us, those type of caliber of people, to pull the youth up and let them know it's a better way.
It is. It is definitely. It is definitely, man. And then until we realize, man, that these people out here don't give a damn about us, you know, crazy because I was doing the research on the black businesses and only 0.05, 0.05 of every dollar is spent from the black to the black business community. That's less than a nickel.
Yeah, we
That's a
don't,
half of a cent.
we don't support each other, and I don't
Yeah.
understand why. I don't understand why. I
Well,
really don't.
2020 kind of changed that. 2020 really changed that. It really changed the credibility of black business owners when the pandemic hit. The pandemic was the best thing that could have ever happened for niggas. I mean, I'm just gonna keep it 100 with you. What time is it? Oh yeah, it's time for me to clock out. I'm just gonna keep it 100 with you. I'm still on the phone. Y'all can stay on.
All right.
But yeah, so the pandemic was the best thing that ever happened for niggas because what it did was, can you hear me? What it did was, first of all, instead of these people, all they did was stop burning the money from the Federal Reserve and put it back in circulation. You know what I'm saying? They put it in the FDIC and it still ended up burning it anyway, right?
Facts. Facts.
So they took trillions of dollars that they were going to burn out of circulation, put it back in circulation, and gave it away. Now, what we have to worry about now is like SEC, FCC shit, where if you notice that everything's coming on cards now,
Yep.
what's happening is,
Or the Bitcoin shit. Currency is
yeah,
changing.
what's happening is that these people them out. What's happening is that these people are attempting to find a way to come up with a universal currency. You know, that's why everything is on cards. Money holds no weight. Apple Pay, Samsung Pay, Google Pay. They're trying to stop people from America from really taking over the world and buying up everything. You can go to DR, you can go to the Dominican Republic for 20 grand and build a prison. I mean, that prison open for the rest of your life.
Right.
So it's just crazy, man. How when you start reading about UCCs and SECs and really getting into the business aspect of what's going on in the world, oh man, you start to see how dirty these crackers is.
Well, you know, everybody ain't educated. Everybody, they don't get it. They don't understand. You know, until we wake up as a people, and you know, everybody not truly ready to receive that knowledge. But for those who do want to receive the knowledge, until we're ready as a people to understand currency, foreign exchange, those type of things, and how important it is to us, maybe we'll start promoting and helping each other a lot more.
I'm telling you, yo, keep it all the way 100. People better start saving coins. I don't know if y'all been noticing it, but you can't get change from nowhere. Like change.
No, you can't. You can't. Facts. Facts.
I'm telling you, they're getting ready to stop printing money, and it's just like we're doing right now, right? The best thing I could tell everybody to do is buy an ATM. Because every time somebody swipe that joint, you get paid.
Yep.
At $2.50, that shit go to you. See, what happened was, I don't know, man. I'm a big conspiracy theorist, man. I believe that and every time it's going to be a census year, it's going to be an outbreak or some kind of pandemic.
Right.
Every like 40, 30 to 50 to maybe 60 years.
Facts.
Because who the fuck did the census? You don't do no census.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying? So I believe they set the world down to count how many people was here and to see how many people they needed to get rid of, just exactly who and how they could get rid of them. You know what I'm saying? And then they came out with these novelty viruses that attacked your respiratory and any underlying health conditions that you have. So it's like a sort of like a you know, population control thing.
I do believe it is population control, and if you had been with me on my earlier streams, I did talk about population control and the coronavirus being a huge part of that, and the cleanup. Basically, what they did is had to clean it up a little bit. So, you know, it came down to, you know, you say they did it by the census. I believe they targeted a community and an underlying health community as well, which is a lot of the majority of the black community.
And the poor whites.
And the poor, and the poor Latinas. Yeah,
because if you, I mean, like for real, go in a grocery store, man, and look at spinach versus lettuce. That shit high as hell. And like think about it. If you put a head of lettuce on the scale, right? That shit maybe like a pound, 1.2 a pound and a couple of ounces, and it's like 3. You know what I'm saying? But if you put a pound of spinach on the scale, it's like 4 times more than lettuce is.
Well, anything that's better for you, they make more expensive. They make costly. You know?
Man, it's crazy because like I have a condition called diverticulitis. I don't know. A lot of people are not familiar with it. It's like basically where my intestine, things I eat, they get stuck in my intestines, my lower intestines, my colon, and it affects and it inflames my colon. I had to have a portion of my colon taken out.
Oh wow!
So yeah. So but everybody has diverticulosis. You know what I'm saying? That's just the chance that you get inflamed. But I actually have diverticulitis. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard for me to eat right. You know what I'm saying? If I don't get money. You know what I'm saying?
You have to pay
groceries are
extra.
expensive.
You have to pay extra attention to what you're buying, because I mean, and it's supposed to be. And to be honest with you, fam, it's supposed to be like that anyway.
It is.
You know,
It is.
you have to pay attention what you're putting in your body, and a lot of people don't take the time, especially black people.
No,
Do not
because it's
take the
good.
time.
Oh, that shit. Oh, that shit good. Oh, that shit good. Hey, yo, for real, I didn't know how good like alternate proteins were. Alternative proteins were
Mm-hmm.
like black bean steaks, and you know what I'm saying. Like, processed bean meats and stuff like that. Like it's good. Like it's not the same. It doesn't have. You know what I'm saying. Like certain people like turkey bacon. Some people like beef bacon. Some people like pork bacon. You know what I'm saying. But
Not
oh
even
yeah,
that.
L,
Just
Corona is real. Like Corona is real.
yeah,
The
Corona's
Corona
very real.
is real.
Yeah,
But yo, I want you to watch the movie Outbreak.
I seen it.
Man, if they don't say pandemic in that movie like a million times, yo,
Yo, you know they gotta put it in the movies, but you know what? Honestly, I give you one better. Will Smith. I'm Legend.
right, right. Just like 9/11, it was foretold in Long Kiss Goodnight.
Yep. So they
You
put
know,
it. They predict. They reading this right now. A dear friend did give me this. So this is
okay,
a great read. If you're into reading,
I am,
great read.
I am. Yeah, man. It's called Behold a Pale Horse. And when I say it's deep, it speaks about FEMA, martial law. FEMA is a militia.
Oh yeah, them are crooks.
Yeah,
They're
so
crooks.
FEMA, like I don't understand how the federal
But it's the
emergency,
damn government.
right? I don't understand how the emergency relief aid, right? Basically, they're like the federal Blue Cross Blue Shield, supposedly, quote unquote. How can they execute martial law and be no for real? Like in the state of martial law, FEMA and the government, like the soldiers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
No.
saying? The
Yeah.
president goes in a bunker.
Yeah. I know they're
You
crooks.
know?
They're crooks.
They are. They are. They are. And it's crazy because you can go from a state like Delaware who pay no taxes. You have no taxes in Delaware. Trust me. I just moved here from Philly. I just moved back to North Carolina from Philly.
North
So
Carolina will rape you with the taxes.
tell me about it, yo. And it's
No
crazy because
Vaseline. For all you guys out there who stay in different places, do not move to fucking North Carolina. Okay?
I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that.
I'm going to say that because y'all making the goddamn taxes go up.
Yeah, out of state, right? Yeah. But it's crazy because like yo, in Philly, you can go get all right. Like say they sell these right, and these cups of soda in North Carolina is 50 cents,
Fact.
and they got for sale for 50 cents. All right, now matter of fact, I'm gonna give you one better. I got some. I was drinking this joint earlier.
Okay.
This joint, and it says $1, right?
Mm-hmm.
In Philly, they got what's called a school tax. They ain't put a new doorknob on the school or nothing, but they'll charge you per ounce for the sugar in the drink. Yeah, they got what's called a sugar tax. So that drink in the
Word.
I promise you, Google it, yo. I just moved here from Philly, like in September.
They got a
Most of
sugar
the time,
tax.
yeah, they are on the green screens. That's the technology. They are.
Have
They
y'all
are.
noticed that most of the top people that be on a major news channel?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they just had the background edited in them. Yeah, trust me, I understand. But yeah, so
Big
like
facts.
it's
sis.
like that
Big
with
facts.
cigarettes. Cigarettes in Philly are only like you can go. All right, it's crazy because you can go I stay in
Big
Greensboro now. It's
facts.
like,
Big facts. sis. Yeah.
yeah,
You know what's so crazy? Nothing is real now. And you know what? We trapped in the house. We can't go no fucking where. If you go somewhere, you gotta get double shotted up. And you know, my whole thing is they're giving the vaccines to people who are 65 years and old.
that shit gonna kill them folks.
Did y'all peep that shit though? Like you can only get the vaccine if you 65. You wanna know why? Cause they ain't dying fast enough.
Right. That shit gonna kill them because like it's just like a flu vaccine. When you get the flu shot, you get the flu.
Facts. And if your body
Real
fights it
like,
off, it fights it off.
like because all they use is the antibodies from the corona. They got this shit from motherfuckers who had corona.
Yep. This system, this government. I mean, the world is just it's going to shits in a handbag, in my opinion.
We just gotta, man, as a people, like as the constituents of the United States of America, as the citizens, not just white, not just black. We got to band together, man. Like it's not about what color you are. I mean, don't get it fucked up. I'm not anti anything. I'm pro what I am. I'm pro black. Don't get it twisted. I'm
But
very pro black.
I love all people, and I do agree with you. It's not about what color your skin is. We as a people need to get together. We need to do something because if you look at all these other countries and the things that they go through with their government, they be throwing Molotovs at their government,
Right, right.
shooting
So
tanks at their government. You know, and I'm so really, you know, I don't like to get into politics, but I will get into politics just to let a person know and put them in their place. But the way Trump came in and really just showed out and just showed up and showed out, and then you brought up ahead a serious problem that has always been in America from the beginning of time. Everybody mad at Trump, but Trump just made it visual. It's been there.
right,
It's
right.
been there. You mad
I
at
mean,
Trump for what? It's been
that's
there.
that's like I don't agree. I don't agree. I don't know, man. I guess because, and I'm gonna say this, man. And I'm not racist at all. I don't, like I said, I'm not anti
Right, you brought
anything.
it to the light.
I don't want nobody to do better than me. You feel what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? If it's me or you, I'm going with me. So I'm
Facts.
gonna go with my people on this. You feel what I'm
Facts.
saying? I'm not anti anything, but I respect the fuck out of what them crackers did in the Capitol building, yo. I don't agree with their antics, but I respect the cause. I respect the cause. Damn, I just ran that red light. I respect the cause. You know what I'm saying? Like they stood like the third world countries, man. They not having that shit. You take healthcare. We're the only country in the world, like the only rich country in the world, man. It's third world countries that have universal healthcare. And they knocking Obamacare. All the man want is for if you go to the hospital for you to get the same treatment as a motherfucker who got Blue Cross Blue Shield.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
HMO program. You feel
Facts.
me? So I mean, I understand that, and that's what we should be fighting for. I mean, don't get it twisted. If a nigga disrespect me, I'm gonna try my best to, you know what I'm saying, make sure you don't disrespect anybody else, teach them a lesson. But I'd rather use that energy for a cause, man.
So Valencia wants to know how can you respect that reckless ass behavior?
How can you what now?
She said she wants to know how can you respect that reckless ass behavior?
I mean, I'm not saying their behavior. I don't know. Like I said, I don't agree with what they did, but I agree with them banding together and standing up for what they believe in. I don't agree with, you know what I'm saying, Donald Trump inciting a riot or them doing no dumb shit like killing a police officer or, you know what I'm saying, hurting motherfuckers. But I respect that they was like, hell no, we not going for this shit.
Well, I guess she was saying
And
in a
and she's
sense,
right. It could have been a better way because
right.
if a nigga had got too close to the fence, he would have got shot. You feel me? I understand exactly. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying I respect how they move, and they got the right. They got the right. Complexion for the connection, man. Where
I mean, but in any sense, and why isn't everybody that's in politics corrupt? And they tell you the famous saying goes, "Never trust a politician." Politician, yeah, y'all know what I'm saying. So I truly understand where you're coming from, as far as you saying. At least these people stood up for what they believe. The black community, I don't know where we are because with us being killed the way we're being killed by law enforcement in our own communities, in our own backyard, we're not making no progress. Where are we?
nah, and we're fed up. So like we not gonna go in the Capitol. We gonna go in and we gonna go in the mall and just take everything. That's the difference between us and them. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
You know,
right, Obama, right, right.
like
Anyway,
I believe
to
I mean, cause keep it all the way 100. Like they not really ready for that shit. They're not really ready to, and they show they're not really ready to get bogarted. America's not ready for America to stand up against America. You feel what I'm
well,
saying?
it's going to have to be a point in time that we as a people come together and have that talk. Because thank you, thank you, thank you, baby. Make sure y'all also hitting the hearts as well as the favorites. I think we're gonna have that talk. Have smile. What's going on? We're gonna have that talk. We're gonna have to come to the table. That's why I have this podcast going, because these are serious conversations that we need to have, digest, and understand. I had a guy in here earlier before you came in here. He believed that he was Little Vicious. Um, I had my fact checkers, go on a hunt and check. But
He
it's
believed he was what?
he believed he was the rapper Little Vicious. And he and we laugh about it. Of course, that's the first reaction. But my sole reaction was to understand why he is portraying someone he's not. To get to that root of mental health, because you could see from his looks and how he was and where he was. Of course, he wasn't a rapper. Um, so, you know, it's a mental health issue in our community. It's a true thing that we need to repair, because it comes a point in time to where you can't do business, and you can't help those until they get personal help themselves.
True, true. I agree. I agree. And it's like us, man. See, them crackers, they ain't care what side of town, what gang, what anti-fascist group the other white people came from. They came together. Us, oh, that nigga here blood. Oh, that nigga here crip. Oh, he from Congress Heights. He from Park Heights. Oh, you from Maryland. You not from here. And that'll stop us from, you know what I'm saying, really, 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 really executing our plan for the cause. Because we too much crab in the barrel mentality. Like, we're
But
too crab
fam,
in the barrel mentality.
riddle me this $1,000,000 question: how the hell you repping a hood that you don't even own, ain't even yours?
I mean, you don't own a portion of nothing. You lease your car. You pay rent. You know what I'm saying?
So why is that so important in our community?
I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't
why is
know,
that
man.
why is
I
that
don't
so
understand.
important in our community that we have to have these entitlements and we don't own shit?
Own shit. We
We don't
don't
own
own shit.
nothing. And if we do own it, you have those that are get in the neighborhood or they'll be jealous and they'll break in it, burn it down, anything. I don't understand
Right,
that about our community. I really don't.
right, right, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. I have no idea, man. It baffles me. It's beyond me. I don't know, man. I have no idea.
Yeah, I definitely look forward to chopping it up with you. Definitely inbox me.
I'm
Um,
gonna try. I don't know. You probably have to send me a hi, so we can keep in contact.
okay. Yeah, I'll get one of
Send
my
me a hi.
goons on it for me because I definitely want to chop it up with you and be able to. What happened to our 40 acres of the mule? Girl,
Right, man. Right. What? Yo, look, and you know this year ends the 400 years of you know what I'm saying, mental slavery. So they was talking about everybody gonna wake up with superpowers. You was born with them. You gotta tap in.
but everybody ain't on that frequency. Until they learn that they got to be on that frequency to be able to tap into those powers, they not
I
gonna
agree.
elevate. They not gonna elevate.
I agree.
They not
I
gonna
agree,
elevate.
man. All I'm gonna just say, man, I just hope everybody, not just my people that are the same color as me. I hope everybody that's in the same position, like whoever been looked at as a minority, who's ever been downtrodden, who's ever been discriminated against. You know what I'm saying? I just want them to, man, look, read, yo, for real, pay attention to what's going on, man. Like, pay attention to what's going on. Just look at 50 years ago, right? When they were fighting segregation and desegregation, right? Look at the way we dressed. Look at how Malcolm X dressed before he went to prison. Suit, hat, tie. You know what I'm saying?
Perm.
When they desegregated shit, we started wearing jeans and overalls, man.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, it's amazing, man. Like, I don't know, man. I just look at that shit and
Well,
it
you
amazes me.
have a community who's been beaten down since the beginning of time, and then we didn't know our own identity. So you have a very mental mental health issue in the community because if you go up to a black person or whether they be educated or non, you gonna get some kind of reaction. Either the educated black person gonna look at you like, well, you ain't good enough, you know,
Right,
don't come around here with that foolishness, you hoodlum. And then you got
right,
the hood or the uneducated per se that will come up to you and welcome you with open arms or rob you at the same time. So we damned if we do, we damned if we don't.
right,
You know what I'm saying? So we got to pull this shit together. And I challenge those who are educated. I challenge those who have the background to come forth and help those who are not, understanding of what's going on. Right down to
right,
the bottom of, real estate, owning, having some land, getting what's
right,
due. I
right,
challenge those type of people to come talk to the individuals who they feel they are less than or they feel like them the other people across the tracks. You don't want to go over there. Why? Who are my people and have backgrounds of degrees and come from great homes and colleges look at a person less than in their own community instead of lifting them up and trying to say, hey, you could do this a better way if you want to. At least give them
right,
the option of help because it's needed. Ain't nobody wants your money. Knowledge goes a long way.
right.
Wisdom
Hey, yo,
goes a
I'm
long
gonna tell you
way.
something. Like, I'm from the streets. Like, I'm from the streets. Like, I'm from the streets. Like, my parents, they both did well in life. They, well, not well off, or my dad's dead. My mom, she always owned her own business.
Oh, we lost him. Hopefully he'll come back. There we go. We losing you.
Yeah, she worked for a company called Northern Telecom. She was very, my mom was cool. She was straight. So me, I'm hood, and my family, they don't like that shit. So instead of the Maya Angelos, I was always on Tupac. You know.
And I think that's such a great point that you pointed out, is that you have two great poets, Maya Angelou, Tupac, that spoke to the black community. Now we're facing times to where we need this type of encouragement, and we have to reach back into history to get it. When I think we can show up and be present and actually have leaders in our community, and we do, they just in the wrong direction, to me, in my opinion. In trying times, you do have a lot of people who have done a lot of things, unspoken heroes. So hopefully we can get it together and start these uncomfortable conversations. My dearest friend came on, he shared a part of his life with us, and I am so thankful that we have people that can come to a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and talk freely and be able to be comfortable telling their story, telling their journey, telling things that they encountered, their outlook. And, it's a agree to disagree, it's a respect here. And I just want to keep promoting this. So you guys, please stay tuned. I can't wait to keep giving you these perspectives and these topics. Definitely comment, chime in, let me know if you agree or disagree. If you want to be on the show, definitely check the link in the bio on the YouTube channel, and email me. You can reach me at a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of that, a little bit of this at gmail.com. So I look forward to you guys chiming in. I look forward to the communication growing, us getting a better understanding of what's going on in this world, us coming together as one being, race not being a factor, growing up, understanding and separating the two, hatred versus love. So, I look forward to these type of topics, and I look forward to hearing from you guys. So definitely chime in, and I'll see you soon. Thank you for tuning in to a little bit of this, a little bit of that. A whole lot of that.